just found a brand new AI tool that let me replace Firebase, Netlify, and Clerk all with one tool. And this is exactly what we've been waiting for. One single AI tool that allows us to build anything that we want. So basically, now instead of signing up for 3 different services and trying to figure out how they all play together, you just use one tool and it can do everything. That means less setup, less headache, and a way higher quality app, and you spending more time actually building the app that you want instead of trying to fix a bunch of errors. By the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what this tool is so that you could go from idea to live app in just a few minutes. Because with Mocha, it only takes one prompt to build the web app of your dreams. Now that brand new tool that I'm talking about is called Mocha, because if you come over here and click on create app, you can now build an app literally with just one prompt. And there are a bunch of different settings here that you're gonna wanna make sure that you pay attention to. First and foremost, if you come over here to attach, you can actually attach different screenshots that you have for inspiration or things like that. In addition to that, you could choose whether or not to make it public or private. So if it's private, it's not clonable by others. If it's public, anybody can view it and anybody can clone your app. In addition to that, if you click on inspiration right here, scroll down, you're going to see a bunch of different things. For example, if we click on recipe finder right here, this is going to create a recipe finder app with beautiful food photography, ingredients lists, and step-by-step instructions, and it includes searches and filters by cuisine type and dietary restrictions. So what we could do is actually come over here and modify this a little bit if this is the thing that we want to create or along the line of what we want to create. So I'm going to grab this and copy this, but I also wanted to show you that you could come over here and see different templates. For example, crypto trading platform. If we click on this, this will then show us a template right here of what this can actually look like. And guess what? We could click on clone down here and actually build from this if that was something that we wanted to do. Now, again, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to show you that so we could come back over here to create a new app. And then we're also going to see prompting 101. This is where you could go through prompting best practices. You could see how it actually looks from idea to live website, which I'm going to show you in this video, or there are video tutorials if you get stuck with anything. But what I wanted to show you right here is I wanted to come over here and create a recipe finder app for keto specific meals and people. And then we're going to put with beautiful food photography, ingredient list, step-by-step instructions, include search and filtering by cuisine type, and dietary restrictions. Instead of dietary restrictions, I'm just going to do by cuisine type and cost of ingredients. So this will actually give us some pretty unique filters, and this is building on the inspiration that we got. I wouldn't just go with the inspiration that it's going to give you. You want to make sure that you build on it so that you can actually develop a custom website. Now, what you notice is this works like most other AI app builders. We could see that there's a chat over here. We could see a preview and what's actually being worked on right here. But again, Mocha has a bunch of different things that are pretty unique. First and foremost, if you need to just discuss anything and you don't want it to make any changes to the app, you're going to want to make sure that you click on discuss right here. This will then light up and it will allow you to chat without making edits to anything. In addition to that, what you're going to notice is that you could join their community, you could check the settings of the app, the data of the app, and the code of the app right here, and you could see the actual build in the preview from right here. And then once we're actually done, when we click on publish right here, we're going to be able to see what this looks like when it's published. In addition to that, we could see the logs right here. We could see what this looks like in full screen, or if you wanted to see what this looks like on a mobile device, you could see this right here. But for now, I'm going to let this get to work, build this app out, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. Now, before I reveal to you exactly what the app looks like, I did want to come through and show you a few things. We could see that this database has already been built out here. And guess what? We didn't have to hook this up to another database tool or anything like that. This is built and managed by Mocha, which is pretty awesome because otherwise you would have to pay for additional services like Firebase or something like that in order to actually have a database like this. But they make it incredibly simple. You could even search up here and be able to manage it incredibly easy. If you come into settings right here, you could see this is where you can name your product, where you can put a description, where you can show the product visibility. You could show a watermark or not. You could share a preview right here. Now, if we come under assets, this is where you can upload assets. For example, if you have a logo, you have photos, something like that, you can store those all here. When it comes to publishing, again, you could click right here. You can get either a mocha.app domain, or if you wanted to, you could link to your own custom domain. If we come under secrets right here, this is where you can securely manage your own API keys, tokens, and other sensitive values for your app. For example, you can hook this up so that it has ChatGPT or it has Gemini or it has Claude actually attached inside of your app, and using these API keys is how you're actually going to do that. In addition to that, you could incredibly easy set up Google OAuth if you wanted to, or you could use Mocha's default branding here. All you would have to do is come through and upload your client ID and your client secret, but they actually walk you through how to do that, and then also how to get the Mocha redirect URL. If we click on knowledge right here, this is where you'll be able to upload information that's included with every conversations with your AI assistant, aka you would put system instructions here, or you could add in things like writing style preferences, company terminology, or specific guidelines that you want the AI to always remember. And if you come under advanced right here, you're going to be able to see that you could add in packages, you can clear package cache, or you could reinstall all packages right here to control how your AI chat actually operates. Okay, so now that this is done, we can see that we can edit this really easy if we wanted to. There are, in fact, two ways to edit this. The first is coming over here and saying something like, please put a photo for the zucchini noodle carbonara. And then we could see that it actually went through and it updated it really quickly. And we could see that we have all these recipes. We have beautiful food here. And if we click into any of these recipes, this will actually then load up the recipe details with all the things that I had asked for. It has the nutrition per serving, total time, total servings, cost per serving. It has a difficulty right here. And then we could actually filter through this if we wanted to see other things. And we could see that we could search, we could filter. For example, if we come over here, we could filter this by different types of cuisines, different costs, and max net carb amounts, because this is going to be a bunch of different keto recipes. And again, from here, we could also come up here, grab on this selector and change anything that we want to change. Incredibly easy. We just click on this right here and then hover over the things that we want to change, and we could literally just come in here and type different changes. So I'm going to type in keto friendly recipes, and then what this is going to do is this is instantly going to update this right here incredibly easily. Just like that, it goes through and it updates it. And again, you could view what this looks like in all these different modes here. You could actually look at the logs right here. You could come into the settings. You can come into the database to see how these things are playing together, how these things are changing. And then in addition to that, when you're ready to go with this, you could come over here and click on publish, and we could set this live either with a Mocha URL or with our own custom URL if we wanted to. And you could even submit this into Spotlight right here. If you don't know what Spotlight is, this is where you could come through and actually publish the apps that you've created and seen apps that other people have created, and you can upvote on them and people rate, and then the top 5 people win 1,000 extra credits every week. Now, before I share with you a ton of different ideas that you can build as web apps and begin to monetize it incredibly easily, I wanted to remind you that you could go to the pinned comment below and get started with Mocha today for yourself, because the web app of your dreams is only one prompt away when you use this tool. And I don't want you to be wasting your time with other tools that make you sign up for other services so you can connect everything together just to find that your app doesn't work, because Mocha can handle all that for you. Now, idea number one that I have for you is actually, if you come over into templates right here, you are going to see personal finance tracker. Now, if we click on this, you can come down here and you can clone this. And what I would do is I would build this out for niche specific situations. For example, maybe it's going to be a finance tracker for people to be able to save money to pay back their student loans. Or maybe you're going to do it for people that are saving for a home, or maybe saving for retirement, or saving for a car, or quite frankly, they could be saving for anything like a wedding ring. But what I would do is make niche specific apps for all of those people, because then you can build out AI powerful insights that are more intelligent and better smart tracking for all these different use cases. What also makes it really easy is it makes the marketing really easy, because in order to market an app like this, what you're going to do is create TikTok content, Instagram content, YouTube Shorts content, and then you're going to be able to promote your app, and you can get 1,000 people spending $10 a month trying to get themselves towards that specific goal once you actually build this out. And again, cloning this is literally just as easy as you coming down here, you clicking on clone, and then you going ahead and making any changes that you wanted to make to this app in order to make it your own and to make it specific for whatever use case you wanted to do. You just come over here to clone right here, and we could see that there are some missing values, so we're going to have to add in our own API keys. But otherwise, from here, we're just going to go through and tell it what we want to change and how we want to make it specific for the niche that we're going after. Now, For use case number 2, again, if you come over here to templates, you are going to see minimalist journal app. Now, what I would do is the same exact thing here. People journal for several different reasons. Some people journal for goals. Some people journal because they're depressed. Some people journal because they're trying to keep track of their day or something along the lines of that. Again, you could come over here, you can clone this with Mocha, you can clone this again, and then you can go off and you can clone this app that's a minimalist journal app, but make it specific for whatever you want it to be. Maybe it's couples journaling together. Maybe it's somebody journaling because they're feeling a little depressed, or maybe it's somebody journaling because they're trying to find clarity in their life, or even better, you could break this out by religions. You could do one for each type of religion and even add in little scriptures and things like that. And what this does is allows you to very, very quickly scale multiple different apps for multiple different use cases, so you could even run multiple apps, all powered by Mocha, by simply taking these templates and then niching them down to a bunch of different scenarios. That final use case that I have here actually isn't building out an app, but it's building out landing page for apps, for businesses, for offerings, for social media influencers. This is what I would do. I would go through and I would use Mocha, and you could basically take this template right here, you can clone it, and you can change it for whatever you want. Essentially what you'd be doing is you'd be approaching people that are sending people to a bad landing page. You would then approach them and say, hey, I fixed your landing page, or I fixed your website, or I fixed your layout, and guess what? All you have to do is pay me, and we can implement this immediately, and it's going to increase your conversions. Or even better, if you don't want to sell somebody something, why don't you pitch them like this? Hey, I remade your landing page. Let's A/B test them, and however much money you make from this new landing page, you would just split the difference. So many people would go for that. It's unbelievable. There's so many influencers out there. There are so many brands out there. Literally everybody that's running a sponsored post would go for that because, of course, they want to increase their conversions. Now, if you enjoyed this video, I'd strongly suggest you check out this video right here that walks you through 7 other AI tools that I personally can't live without. I'll see you over there.